All right, welcome to the first Less News, More Warcraft, and today is November the 4th. And guys, there's just not much going on today, so we are just going to go around and grind a bunch of lizards while I remind you all to go vote. Please go vote. Please, for the love of God, go vote. So we're going to seal a light tank and hopefully reach Lizard 3. Gotcha. Now, after you get your third lizard, you just go like this. You get concentration. You have to line up your mobs right because they do this kind of garbage all the time. Once in a great while, you do fire off a heal. You do fire off a giant heal. Boom. And because of that poor positioning, we're going to use a cool but it's also because you run out of mana extremely fast. Yes, I got it. You do run out of mana a lot, and that's just the way it is, until you get Seal of Wisdom. And after that, it's just like nothing. Let's see if I can double dip for 1 second. Now, I'm saving all the eggs only because I've got only because I've got an alt. There we go. Lost my train of thought for a minute. I was looking at my cup of coffee. We'll fire off a heal, then we'll have something to drink here. And me too. I'll have to rebuff. But yeah, the major deal today is that election. Please go vote. You're going to be reminded a whole lot. So please go vote. What level are you? Ooh, you're 33. Okay. I just handled you by myself today. If I had good gear like my main did at this point, because she was mining and engineering, and so we had to gear through the auction house a lot of times. And that's why she was so cash starved growing up from 0 to 60, because we had to keep going back and getting different gears every so many levels. And sometimes they were expensive. I'm just going to let this ride. Mainly because, oh, I thought I was going to get that one. Ooh. So they're what, 3? How much is a single one of these? I'm just curious. 300 something. That's 392. You can see down here we got a whole lot of work I'm going to level today. And I might not during this stream because I'm just here to show a bit of AoE. In terrible gear and blowing a cooldown, you can handle 3 mobs. And I'll show you my gear in just a minute because it really isn't great, okay? Let's see here. Seal, left button, character info. So here we go. So I made that. This is bad. So in terrible gear, as a paladin, you can handle 2. With great gear, you can handle way more. You can handle about 2. You can handle either 3 or 4 of these lizards at 35 like my main did, and just drink in between every pull, or you manage with or you finally get your Seal of Light tank down. Go. See, with 2 mobs, it's pretty much nothing. It's the addition of that 3rd mob that you have to, right now in terrible gear, use. It goes down for it. Now, the main thing here, because we're AoE in here, is just to keep your doinks going. And by my doinks, I mean Seal of Righteousness, which is your main doink there. You have Consecration, which gives doinks, and you just see them doink, 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 going up there and damage. Oh, come on. Frosted Lucky Lizards. Now, down they go. We'll drink after this. We'll drink after this, and then I can might be able to explain it better. Now, my doinks, okay? Later on, when you get Holy Shield, that becomes a doink because it gives damage. It's intermittent damage because it's based on your block percentage, but it's beyond the point. Consecration is your another AoE doink. Seal of Righteousness is a single target doink. I mean, it trickles a little bit of damage every tick. Excuse me, and that's what I mean by a doink. And if that is a term to describe somebody that is not a very nice term, I do apologize because I literally did not know. Well, the trick here is we're going to get 2 lizards and not the 3rd. Gotcha. I do draw that 3rd. I'm semi-prepared, though. And because, like I said, no seal of wisdom, we're having to do this with seal of light, which is okay to do because the little trickles of healing that it gives are pretty decent. Am I facing the right way? Why am I missing so much? Wow. And by the way, please go vote. What is that? Oh. So there's a fire. Ooh. No, I don't. No, yeah. Wait. Well, Yummy Delish could use that. I mean, I don't know. I might send that to her. She'll have mail. Now, tomorrow is the United States election, and if you have not early voted and can early vote, please go vote. If you need to wait until tomorrow, please vote tomorrow, but above all else, please go vote. There are certain states, like in Virginia, where they have done a voter purge. You'll need to double check with your election law. I know in Virginia you can, they've said this in the news, you can up until election day. You go down to the courthouse on election day and do that. So double check, make sure you have not been voter purged if you live in Virginia. And in any other state, you double check with your county courthouse before the primary elections to make sure that you can vote there, because there's always other offices to have elected. Oh, come here, you. Back up, and then consecrate. See, it's literally this easy, and you just handle 2 of them at once. Oh, you're over this page. Truthfully, judgment is irrelevant right now. Don't even worry about it because you have more than 1 mock. Your red aura damage and everything else will take care of it. Your primary goal is to keep like righteousness running, like that little trickle, and your AoE damages, now that it's 1 mob, I can do this. Your AoE damages come from consecrate your retribution aura, later on Holy Shield. When we get to that level and get Holy Shield, and this is the beauty of how this build works so far. Let me show you. Let me show you the build here. Spec and Talents. So that's all I've got in Holy so far, just the 11. I'm on my way to the mandatory 20, which will end right here at Illumination. Okay? In Protection, though, the moment I get this, I'll automatically be able to go and train and get level 2. And that's the same with Holy Shield. I'll be able to get level 2. So it's kind of nice how that works out. And it's just an FYI thing. So let's go and find some more Frosted Lucky Lizards. Frosted Lucky Lizards. They're lizardly delightful. I swear I will die if that gets... Please don't do that to me. It's just an incredibly stupid jingle. Lizardly delightful. Yeah, that one's really delightful. It dazed me. What I really like is that when you reposition yourself, they make you face the mob with this. I'm gonna switch lizards. Well, I could double dip light, but it's just not there. How dare you? There it goes. And you see it about the same time, and you get about somewhere around 600 XP from both of them. I know some people are going to be saying, but with retribution, you can. I don't like that. I'm not going to level that. People can get over that. I think that's is that a 10? Oh, if that's a 10, I ain't going to it. Yeah, that's a 10. Never mind. Of course, because we're leveling, it's all strength gear. Yippee! There's no such thing as spell plate yet. Or spell mail. I guess that would be it, wouldn't it? Hey here. Where are you? Oh, a thrasher. See if I can't get you with this other lizard. Come here. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. There you go. That's a very lucky lizard. And then we just let it ride. Remember, I plan to go live tomorrow for election night. That's the plan. Whether or not that is accomplished is another thing altogether. Here we go. Ooh, I'm able to pull a spider with that one too. Ooh. In terrible gear, I can mix and match too, so it just kind of gives a hair of a bonus with the other one. Creeper into spider. Come here, spider. You see, that's the basics of being this kind of a tank. If I wanted to release myself, I would from that, but there's no point. They're stuck with me. You just have to watch out for the poisons, and when that happens, you just dispel ASAP. See, fire off a heal. And we are 2 bars away from a level. I might just play live until we ding, and up the webs are coming. No, this is not the other thing. There it is. I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Got him. Now drink. Oh, we need to eat too anyway. Let's just rebuff. So when you're in your backpack, which for me is left trigger select, to basically right click and use it, you're going to use the B button after you highlight it. See, like there, I do still have those. Oh, I could pick both of you up. I know I can. I know I could pick both of you up. There we go. Gotcha. And then, because it's a spider, you just watch out for the poisons. No, I can still do a cleanse. I can still do a cleanse. Not out of mana yet. I hate how this uses the modern UI, and I know I've complained about this before, but I'd really like to have classic UI back with this. It would be wonderful. If anybody knows how to redo that setting, I would love to know. I have 12,000 XP left. But as you can see, it goes fairly easily because it's just because of the fact that I'm pulling more than one at once. It's so much easier with a mage. It really is, but I have not quite mastered the art of... that's too far away. I'll have to slow this. I have not mastered the art of the mage mega pull. At least not on a controller. I haven't even done it on a keyboard, so I've got to watch a bunch in order to do that, and then see how it would translate, or if it would. But my mage is a baby too. I believe he's just 19. Oh, come on. We'll just grab some lizard. I hate that. Do that to me all the time on this. Oh, come on. You're supposed to be gone long ago. Stubborn as a mule. If I pull that one, it ain't going to be a bad deal. I'm not going to worry. Wow. I'm kind of surprised there. Alright, let's go. Let's pull that spider. And this lizard. Here. A lot of damage there, though. A lot of spider. Never mind, there's a spider. Now here you just let... Oops. Cleanse his knee. And you let things ride. Okay, now I'm at that point. I've done 2 consecrations. The lazy paladin in me says, let this ride. See? You know, you kind of work out your rhythm, and that way you always have mana under Seal of Light tanking to fire off a cleanse whenever you get a poison like this. Multi-mobbing. It's not really tanking because there's not a second player involved, is there? Well, poo. But it is a mana-heavy experience to do. Holy cow, I'm almost full. We may have to stop in order to sell. If I'm going to have to stop to sell, then I'm going to call it a day on the stream, and I fear that's where we're going to be. As you can see, I only have 1 slot left. And I have not lucked out on mining nodes as my coffee has finally finished itself. Ooh, oh, I know that's got to be an iron or something better. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. Frosted like lizards. Lizard, lizard. I know that was not. That's not the right. I didn't sing that right. Well, I made up the dang thing. I can mess it up if I want to, right? Frosted like lizards. They're lizardly delightful. First thing in the morning, cut me some slack. I'm gonna pull a third. No, 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 no. Please don't. Please don't pull. Please don't pull. I have never prayed for not pulling a third mob, but it's his gear. I've got him. I'm probably just gonna have to bite the bullet and spend some money. But even in terrible gear, you can do this because this is a fairly idiot-proof class. Now, if I pull somebody with me to mine, it's the same thing. Left trigger A. It's interact with a target. Don't pull. Oh no, that's a 10. No. No. Oh well. Didn't take up another space. I must have it somewhere. Yeah, I do. I do. Right there. Rotten thing. Please be what I need. You are iron. Thank the light. Now come here. It'll pull. It's okay. That's okay. I'll just whittle this one down really fast and just use a single target concentrate. Alright, give me. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, that just filled me up. I have wool. Wait, let's try the right button. Oh, because I need to do, I need to get the silk recipe, don't I? It's just that time. Start interrupts things, you silly head. Why did you do that? So, when I do this, I tend to target the farthest mob, which is when I hit it. And then, like I said, then it's just a matter of keeping your doinks running. You keep consecration running and holy shield running later on by having mana, and you keep your red aura on by simply staying alive. Oops, I did a third. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. So when you get there, you kind of figure things out, and you kind of figure what you can handle. My main right now, because she's got some spell power played on her, I find she can handle about 4 or 5 of the. She's level 60 and can handle about 4 or 5 of those 50 to 51 undeads in the Plague Lands, the ones right next to the Alliance flight path in that cemetery over there, where Uther's tomb is. Yeah. Hello. I see you. I need more lizards. I have one of these guys over here. I forget. Maybe I can do something here. I forget about these guys. Oh, they're at level or bigger. Oh, let's grind on. Let's do some level grinding here for a minute. Gimme mine. Mine. It's single target, but I don't really care. Let's just go. And you just lazy paladin. This is lazy paladin. You know, 2 buttons. Alright, so let's drop down. Oh god, don't feel safe. Fire off a flash. Later on, when readout happens, it just becomes a godsend to you. I can fire off a bigger heal. These guys are hitting good today. At least they don't run. Let's say that about these orcs. They don't run. So now we're at, where are we at? We're at about a bar and some odd change, right? Okay. Let's go as long as we can until our drinks hold out or whatever. Come here. There you go. I will fight you in the bushes. Oh, we'll just rebuff after this one. Yeah, after this one I have to do a food buff anyway, so I might as well just go for that. Nope, don't want to drink. We're just going to rebuff our food. Oh, I forgot to redo kings. Oops on me. But it's okay, because we're being lazy. Yeah. There you go. This round of lazy paladining is brought to you by Frosted Lucky Lizard cereal. No, I'm not. I'm working on that. I know. Go vote. If you don't want to hear about Frosted Lucky Lizards, go vote instead. Go. Clunk. At higher levels, Clunk is my best friend. Oh, the disease is back up. Judgment wasn't ready yet, so I wasted a cooldown. And wasted some mana too, so I'm going to have to drink. I don't have a choice now. Because I made a mistake. But at least it's, like I said, this is a fairly idiot-proof class. I once did that. I did it in the wrong order. I was eating or drinking, and I did my left click because that unlocks the cursor. And instead, it moved the character a little bit, so I stopped drinking. All right, off we go. And we'll pull him back here. Go. remember the story behind this farm because it looks, it's human construction, so it was obviously taken over. I just don't remember the lore behind this. Not worrying about that. But because it's lazy paladin time, I can relax. Yeah, let's see, we're at 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 8. Right. What I will do, probably after this mob here, because you know it's just inevitable now and it's an odd level. I might have something stored in the bank. I don't know. I can't remember what all I've got stored in there right now.